Hey, it's MikeMoore. How are you doing today? You just browsing around looking at videos or mods? That's cool. I can respect that. How long do you guys figure until I start doing like really stupid shit in my intros, like introducing myself as PewDiePie instead of MikeMoore or something? I really hope I don't do that. It hurts me to think about it. Don't let me do that. Somebody drive to my house and smack me if I start doing that, please. Anyway, we're going back to basics this week. I can't really surprise you because you know exactly what the weapon is. You saw the title. It's the machete from Book of Eli. I mean, no, it's not. It's clearly not. It's clearly not the machete from Book of Eli. It clearly has 6 holes instead of 5. There's no resemblance whatsoever. I don't know what you're talking about, Warner Brothers. Leave me alone. I have no idea who Denzel Washington is. And because the machete bears absolutely no resemblance to a movie about a man with a book, I've instead decided to call the machete the Holey machete, with an E. There's an E in the Holey, because it's got fucking holes in it. Fuck you, I do what I want. Okay, so the stats. This weapon has 4 blade mods total, starting with the default blade, and next is serrated, and then the 3rd and 4th are the flame blade equivalents of the regular and serrated blade. It functions pretty much the same as the shish kebab. It spits out fire onto the blade and it causes burning damage and it makes crazy whoosh sounds and you swing it around and there's fire and it glows and it looks badass. Damage-wise, it's got damage on par with the upgraded unique variants of the Chinese officer sword, which means it's very powerful, and since it's very powerful, it's not easy to find in the Commonwealth. It is put into leveled lists, and it's put into the same level lists as the Chinese officer sword, but it's going to be a lot harder to find, so anybody that you find with the Chinese officer sword, you will be able to find the machete on them instead. However, it's just a lot rarer, and it spawns at like level 20. Now, okay, I can hear you groaning and saying, "But Mike, I don't want to play for more than 20 minutes before I find the weapon, because I have an important life to live, you know, and children to feed and a homeless shelter." Okay, yes. Since this specific blade is very rare and an iconic weapon, of which there should not be very many of, I have placed it in a very specific place. It will always be there, but I'm only going to do this with this weapon. This isn't going to be a regular thing, so don't start asking, okay? If you don't want to know where the weapon is, please close your eyes, cover your ears, and scream for 35 seconds straight. Oh, and if you have headphones, and don't cover your ears if you have headphones, just like take the headphones out. Screaming is mandatory though. Start screaming now, actually. Okay, so the machete is near the Kingsport Lighthouse. If you head over to the cliff, you'll see this rest stop or bathroom, whatever you want to call it, and it's in one of the bathroom stalls on the left-hand side. The only bathroom stall, actually, there's only one. So, I don't know why so many of you have requested this machete, but it's something that happens like once a week. Like, I get a lot of requests for a Book of Eli machete. I guess Fallout fans just really like Book of Eli. I mean, machetes with machetes with holes in them. Not Book of, it's nothing to do with Book. Go away, Warner Brothers. Also, welcome back to those of you that have been screaming for 35 seconds. But anyway, the main reason I'm making a melee weapon this week is because I've been spending most of my time on the meshes for the Factorio style mod that we still don't have a name for. If this is your first time hearing about this mod is going to be the same vein as a Technic pack for Minecraft or Factorio, or it's going to be a mod where you can like build objects in your settlements that create things like harvest resources like miners and woodcutters and that kind of thing. And it refines them and basically takes away from the constant grind of looking for like 3 or 4 pieces of copper so you can build the last 3 table lamps that you need in your settlement. But there's going to be lots to do in it, alright? It's not just like a resource miner and that's it. There's going to be a full progression tree, and it actually gives you something to do and work towards instead of just like going to your settlement for 10 minutes to like store all your shit and then leaving again. But yeah, we don't have a name for this. It's going to make settlements a lot cooler, but we can't release it if we don't know what to call it. So I've had some people suggest things like industrialized or automated settlements or Fallout factories or things like that, but remember, it has to be something that's searchable. So if like some random dude down the line decides that he wants to play Feed the Beast but he doesn't like Minecraft anymore, he can search for Fallout factory mod or automation or something like that, some keyword, and he'll actually be able to find it on the Nexus or BethesdaNet. The entire reason I named MCAM Melee Combat and Adventure mod is because it's searchable. You search melee because you want melee weapons, and lo and behold, you find this giant melee pack. That's the whole idea of it. Anyway, yeah, if you think of something, leave it in the comments. If not, go ahead and enjoy the machete. It doesn't matter. I'm just assuming that some of you are better at naming things than I am. But yeah, I'm publishing a melee weapon this week because I already have the mesh half done. So I just wanted to publish this and get it out of the way, and a lot of you have suggested it. So it was the it was the good thing to do this week. I really enjoy making shit for you guys, and as much as the schedule isn't at all important to most of you, it's really important to me, and I know I've said this like way too many times, but it really is. I feel like publishing something every week, be it a video or a mod, is really important. So I also don't want to shove out another tutorial this week because, my god, I know how boring tutorials can be for those people who have no interest in creating mods. Don't worry, I've seen the view counts. I'm doing it specifically for people that want to create mods. I'm not gonna become like a tutorial channel or anything. It's just something that's gonna happen once in a while for when I see I can help people out with things where there is no help to be had. On that note, next week I'll probably be publishing a video that shows what I've been doing with the Fallout Factory mod so far, since I plan on getting a lot more work done next week. After that, I don't know, maybe another melee weapon, maybe a gun? One of my Patreon supporters has been requesting something similar to the Lair, the LAER, or the Hollow Rifle, but there's no pump action animations for the Hollow Rifle, and the Hollow Rifle, it's a pump action gun, so I don't know how I would do that. Maybe like a combination of the two and it wouldn't be pump action anymore, but anyway, we'll see. I don't know what I'm gonna do, I'll figure it out. But yeah, that's all I've got going on for this week. So yeah, make sure to check out my Patreon page if you decide that you want to support me and you want me to keep on living. And yeah, I hope you've been having a great week, and I hope you continue to have a fantastic week for the next 6 or 7 days. Until we meet again, I'll be seeing you soon. Later days.